Want to hear something really cool? One of my clients, a leadership consultant, sold a $360,000 package. It's really an incredible story that you're going to want to stick around and watch because she had never sold anything like this before. So if you're viewing this video and thinking, a $360,000 package, I can't imagine selling something of that magnitude, know that you're not alone. In fact, the largest package this client had previously ever sold was for $15,000. Now, many coaches and consultants hire me specifically because they want to sell these ultra high value packages. Most of them have never sold anything near the price point that we move them to. So what does it look like to shift into selling packages of this size? And what do you need to have in terms of what you bring to the table in order to be able to work with someone like me as a strategist that can help you successfully market and close those deals? That's exactly what we're going to cover in today's case study video. By the way, if you find this type of content inspiring, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you know when each of my new videos drops. And if you don't already know me, my name is Jessica Yarbrough, and I'm an expert strategist specifically working with B2B coaches and consultants that are stuck at six figures and want to scale up, and specifically helping them sell ultra high value contracts, whether that's for $50,000 or $300,000 or more. So let's start with some background. This client is a strategist and a leadership development consultant. When she hired me, she was stuck in the low six figures. She was tired too because she was working under the umbrella of other companies that were referring clients to her, yet paying her a fraction of the money that the client invested. She did have some clients on her own, but she wasn't charging enough. And as you can imagine, when you're stuck in the low six figures and you're not charging enough, it's a pretty exhausting business model because you're reliant on serving a lot of clients and constantly needing new ones. She had hired a well-known coach who has a very different model than I do. His model is a mass market, scale your business with a lower ticket group coaching program, meaning say a $3,000 package and then hosting like a challenge or a webinar, getting a bunch of people to join, selling 100 people into it at that $3,000 mark to get to $300,000. And then of course, later on, upselling them into larger packages of working with you. This is a traditional ascension model, meaning people start at a lower price point and eventually you hope that you can sell them into higher levels of working together. It's complex and time consuming to create, to sell, and to deliver. With the model I teach, we start with high ticket and we stay there. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. Because after all, if you do the math, a handful of six-figure clients can take you to the high six figures and even seven figures. This leadership consultant tried doing the ascension model and it didn't work. It was a lot of energy and time and effort to try to enroll clients that were not even paying that much money. Does that sound familiar? And of course, this model didn't give her time back like she wanted. We had a conversation, and one of the first things I said to her is, you could be selling six-figure contracts. You see, like many of the B2B coaches and consultants who hire me, her background was as a senior level executive. She was a former VP. She even spent time in the C-suite before launching her leadership consulting business. This means with her skill set, I knew I could easily help her translate that into ultra high value offers that we could position her to sell to organizations. And in full transparency, she was nervous. Imagine never having sold anything of this magnitude and then to have someone tell you that it's possible for you to do it. It challenges your belief system. It brings up your insecurities. Many people hear this and will run and stay stuck in fear, not investing in the help they need, undercharging, and never reaching their full potential. By the way, I wouldn't just say that to any person. So what exactly do you need to be and have so that you're successful in selling six-figure packages to organizations? It's a few things that we look for. First, it's important that you have credibility. This means that you have demonstrated excellence in your field, even if you've never sold anything of this size in your coaching or consulting business. Most of the clients I work with have a ton of experience in a corporate career that they can translate into solving big problems with organizations. So I'm looking for a background with experience, education, and a skill set that we can then use to build a powerful solution, and we can attach that six-figure price tag to and be able to back it up by positioning you as a credible expert. Next, I'm also looking for someone who has an established business. On a rare occasion, I will take on a newer coach or consultant, especially if they have spent significant time in the C-suite. But most of the clients who come to us are stuck around the $200K to $500K mark or more. Why is this important? Well, in order to get to that level, it means that you have the ability to solve problems. You have some network of people that are buying from you. You have some confidence, even if you're undercharging, because you've sold before, and you have some cash flow in the business, which will allow you to invest in growing it. It also means that you have determination. I always say the hardest part of building a business is the first few years when you're just trying to get people to pay attention and take a chance and invest with you. When someone comes to me and they're already earning multiple six figures, I know that they have a good work ethic and they're willing to roll up their sleeves and do the work necessary to get to the next level. And these are all things that are essential to help me position you to successfully sell those ultra high value deals. With this client, she overcame any fears around investing. Fear of investing is one of the biggest things that holds coaches and consultants back from getting to the next level. But if hiring an expert strategist can help you to sell six-figure packages in your consulting business, then the return far outweighs the investment. This particular leadership development consultant saw that potential. She read through our case studies, she watched our testimonial videos, and she knew that we had helped a lot of people just like her step into that next level. She joined our program, and in the 5th month of working together, she closed the biggest deal of her life. By the way, if you haven't downloaded our latest consultant case study, it showcases a different leadership and management consultant that we scaled to 7 figures. I highly recommend you grab a copy. The link is pinned in the comments below. Now, many coaches and consultants join programs out there and expect instantaneous results. And if you checked out any of my materials, you'll see that we've had clients join and come out the gate strong and sell these high value contracts in really short time frames. However, when you are selling at this level to organizations, it can take more time. But that's okay, especially when you're able to sell a deal of this size. There's a process we take our clients through where we're really discovering what is your genius and what's the urgent need in the marketplace. Because if you want to sell six-figure packages, that need must be urgent. It has to be a must-have, not a nice-to-have. And this is exactly what we did with this client. We took her expertise, her education and background, and we found an urgent need to help small organizations scale their leadership. Some people think you have to have a multinational billion-dollar client to sell packages of this size, and this simply is not true. It's all about finding the need and positioning your value. We helped her codify a solution that would help organizations with some of their most urgent challenges when it comes to strategic planning and execution and the development of their people. We helped her brand it, build it, and message it. And we also helped her with her mindset so that she could really stand in her power and own the value that she brings to the table and be totally comfortable sharing her services at a multi-six-figure price point. Having this powerful solution and offer, coupled with knowing how to talk about her services, gave her the confidence to reach out to CEOs in her network. She followed our sales strategies and really discovered how to own her authority, clearly and concisely present her solution, and pitch with confidence. The result? The CEO was blown away. He loved her presentation. The solution she pitched covered all of their most urgent needs. So when it came to pricing, closing this deal for $360,000 was not an issue. The CEO actually made the decision really quickly, and my client secured the deal. The cash flow from this deal allowed my client to ramp up the building of her team to help her with operations and delivery. She's currently up-leveling her systems, serving this client, and building her marketing engine to attract more clients of this size. It's all part of what we teach in my Expert Accelerator model. If you found this video inspiring, please give it a like or share so more coaches and consultants can hear this message and know what's possible to create in their business. And if you'd like our help, click the link below to check out more of our case studies and have a conversation.